Okay, so very quick intro to PowerWash 2 as a sequel to PowerWash 1. Published and developed by Future Lab. Came out on the 23rd of October 2025. It is available on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and it's also on Steam and Epic. It's on Game Pass, but it's also available for £19.99 on $24.99. There are 40 achievements, all of which are obtainable. Thank you to the thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for this one. We loved the first game. We played like a redonkulous number of streams. We played 40 streams of PowerWash 1 to do all the DLC. So we are very much looking forward to this one. It's back and there are cats, is basically what I can say about this. So hopefully the sound will be good. So your new home is ready. Get comfy, gear up, cuddle your new kittens, and head out to clean up Caldera County. Watch this space for updates, patch notes, etc. So that's the what's new. So start washing, go to home base, credits. So we haven't done anything yet, so I guess start washing. Or do we want to go to our home base? Maybe we want to go to our home base and have a look. Okay, so Muckingham. Oh wow. So it's got Caldera County has like a whole bunch of stuff. Pumpton, Detergento, Washingham, Bucketon, Muakaito Desert, Lubricity, Sparkleton, Sponge Valley, Fumarole, Power Falls, Mount Rushliss National Park, and yeah, we're in Muckingham. Access storage up by the county map upstairs. Okay, but firstly, most important thing, we're going to pet the cat. And then we've got to pet the cat. We've got Ulysses and we've got Bubbles. And oh my gosh, such a cute... yeah, the multi-dings are great. And then we've got Squeak. And we got a Bloop. Per bonding. Our first achievement is pet all 3 cats. For some reason I thought there were 4 cats. I thought there were 3 kittens and so wow, we've got a whole giant space. But yes, I like that. First achievement is pet all the cats. And then we've got our little office, which has pictures of all the cats. Oh, there's a stuffed cat. Taking note. Can examine an item on Harper's pinboard. Yeah, there was a cute little cat cushion thing. Muckingham Herald, focal point, enigmatic man of mystery, Blake Thrust. With the dust having literally settled from Mount Rushmore's brief and inexplicable foray out of dormancy, one lingering question remains. Who was Blake Thrust? What did the genius maverick want in the volcano? Did he mean to destabilize it? Why did he allow Thrust Industries to be taken away from him? Unfortunately, we may never know. Aliens or big tech? UFOs flying out of the volcano's caldera. The town with no cats. For 3 weeks. It's been 3 years since the old mayor of Muckingham, Jeff, fled the town, leaving chaos and anger. Who were the pacifists? Curious artifacts. Ah. Okay, Muckingham Merman. Right. Okay, so we've got 2 achievements already, and we haven't even washed anything. Removals van. Ah, that's our first job. Okay. Oh, and geocaching. In the home base, select a job using the job map. And also, I've done that. However, I'm going to read it. It's just there's also... Is there more than this cute cat cushion? You said there was a stuffed cat. Jesse, is that what you were referring to? Because the other ones look real. Look behind one of the doors. Not that door. Ah! There is a Knum! I mean, if you've got access to Game Pass, Phoenix, it's on Game Pass. So yeah. Anyway, great news. You're fully moved in and the removals van moved to the wash bay awaiting your expertise. But I mean, you know, the whole reason I stream is so that people will buy the games I stream. You know, I don't think there's much audio right now, but do let me know if the audio goes weird and crackly, or if you can't hear it or anything. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess is not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. Okay. But yeah, I loved the first game. So glad that this one came out. And not only is it in Game Pass, but also it's an ideal Xbox game. And we love ideal Xbox games. I'm sort of looking for the gnome, because I feel like there's a gnome watching me in every job, but... Mementos! Yeah. Yuck, it's icky in here. Change stance. Jump. Rotate nozzle. Next, previous. We like the yellow one. Oh, no, fair enough. Change washers. Oh. Change nozzles. Change extension. I'm never going to remember all that. Dirt highlight. Free aim mode. I don't like free aim mode. Access task list. Task list, which has a hide clean. We can track multiple things. Soap is now free. Yeah. Okay, so is the sound coming through properly? Is it appropriately ASMR-y or is it too loud? I know people like putting in the free roam mode and doing it like that so it's less wibbly. I just don't enjoy it as much. I like to wibble. I seem to be stuck on the tutorial mode in Access Task List. Ding! Excellent news on the sound. Our first ding. Okay, so what was it? Extension. Soap. We rarely used the soap on the other one. Mainly because it wasn't free, but also because it wasn't easy to access. And there was like 7 different kinds of soap. And I never really got how to use it effectively. Yeah, I think the only time we actually used it was on like the mayor's level with the eggy gates. And that was just a nightmare level. Yes, one version. I mean, I'm sure it'll have DLC at some point. And, you know, we're here for the DLC. Just having a quick nose around your new crib. It's bigger than I remember it. Excited to see what you're going to fill it with. Well, cats and cat toys, obviously. Would like to know how to get the task list to go away. This to go away. It's like I've accessed the task list. Ah, there we go. Excellent. Apparently that's what it took. Open and close game menu. Okay. Beautiful. Right. Now we've got the tutorial bit to go away. You never bought the original, just ordered... Yes, I played the original on Game Pass and never actually... I don't actually own it. I got one of the DLCs from Square Enix for streaming purposes, but the rest I bought and took advantage of the Game Pass 10% discount, which doesn't exist anymore. But yes, I will just be buying the DLC as it comes out. The only problem with the white walls and the white soap... Yes, I can do that, but... Yeah, this is definitely the game to sort of, you know... I feel like the first sort of 6 hours of the stream were very exciting, and, you know, we had 5, 6 raids, so many people coming in. I mean, so many people have stayed, which I really appreciate. All of you are here. Even if you're a lurk, you are still very valued. And, you know, lots of donations, and then we had a hype train, and all my alerts were going off. So, yeah, and then the sound was weird, and I had a bit of a panic about that. But we are on track. We've had some food. We've had some paracetamol. So, you know, we'll turn the autism up to 11. But more seriously, you know, we are going to have a bit of a chill couple of hours. Also, I twigged my shoulder. You are so invested in finding cats you're barely talking. Don't need it. You just hear some whoosh noise? Whoosh is good though, right? Or you mean... Oh. Every time someone says something and I think maybe something on the stream is broken, it just... I can feel it in my damn chest. But yeah, Lady McGree, no worries. You find your cats. Yes, the game is whooshing. It's supposed to be whooshing. If it's doing anything other than whooshing, then I'm gonna be... I'm worried. As long as you can hear me and the whooshing, we're good. So. But yeah, don't give me a heart attack, seriously. Chill couple of hours, washing some things and petting some cats. And clearly I'm going to be looking forward to the new Hidden Cats game. I do like all the Hidden Cats games. We do have one sort of queued up if we need another break, but I'd like to at least commit to... Ooh, I'm going to start putting the word out for you everywhere I go. Trust me, you're going to get jobs coming in from all over. I think the font size is slightly bigger. I know that the text is coming in behind my donation box. And you know how good my business names are. Oh no, your business names are terrible, Harbour. So yeah, the the text messages are coming in. Okay, I think I've done all inside of this. That's why that's not doing anything. I don't know if make it different which washer we're using, but that one was fine. Right, yeah, that is working as it's supposed to. Okay, B is crouch. Okay, so up is soap. That is continuous soap. I'm just here for using the soap now because it's free, it's easy, it's on tap, and then it means that you get less shitty washing experience where you have to use a really focused nozzle and all the dirt doesn't get off. This feels like a really good compromise. Are you laughing at me using soap? In the first game, the soap cost, and it wasn't. There were like 7 different kinds of soap, and it was very confusing. It wasn't unlimited, and you know, so people didn't really use it, which I think is, you know, where we go. But yeah. But yes, the game is supposed to whoosh. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's too quiet, let me know. If it stops whooshing and makes a crackly noise, let me know. They got rid of most of the really stubborn stains. Well, that's good. To be fair, I want a chill experience. I don't want to have to spend an hour looking for the last one tiny pixel grain of dirt that is not showing up orange because it's just too damn tiny now. And I can't see it and I can't finish, and you know, I just want an easy, you know, easy wash but entertaining things. We do need to check some levels will have achievements for doing specific things. I don't think it's on this one, but if it is, we can always, you know, do something different. So there we go. We have switched. Sorry to take that round. We've switched to ding mode. Look how clean. But yeah, there were some really fiddly things. But honestly, I think last year when we were doing the Shrek level and we did the castle and it was just like ding ding ding, it was amazing. That was the highlight of that particular part of the stream. I still remember the challenge going on while I was washing a train. I think that must have been the previous. I'm stuck. There we go. Previous year. But yeah, I wouldn't be able to use the white and get such a, you know, good coverage. Even still, I'm tempted to just soap it all again because I seem to be getting a very good clean with the soap. The thing with the soap is the soap doesn't seem to disappear when you've got your ding, because the soap is not restricted to just one area. So it's going to be, you know, sometimes there's going to be soap on the clean bits, and I wonder what that counts. Yeah, I mean, it may be easy to soap, It might be easy to clean, but the soap is quite satisfying. And yes, okay, I'm going to take twice as long doing stuff, but you get the same ASMR benefit, and you get to cover the stuff in shaving cream. I probably won't soap everything, but I'm taking advantage of the soap right now. And it's also interesting seeing the soap physics. And, you know, if it would mark as clean but still have soap on it. Okay, Muckingham chat. Word up, people. Caldera County's premier power washer is up and running. Yeah, look, like the top of the thing is much going to be easier with soap on it. So we're just going to soap this. We're going to soap it up. So if your grubby house brings stink eye from the neighbours or every trip in the car feels like a walk of shame, hit us up. Camilla Jackson. Oh my god. Camilla Jackson. Oh, you can click the left stick to make soap disappear. Okay, cool. I think Camilla Jackson said something about, oh, that's good to know. But it took me like 4 attempts to say a name, so the text disappeared by the same time I'd got it out. If it's a clean spot, the soap. Yeah, but I mean, there's like, we just cleaned that and there's still soap on it. It dinged and there's still soap. So yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just nice how well it washes. But yeah, if you look at the top of the windscreen, you know, it's fired water at that, and it's like, but it's dirty. So we're gonna soap it. We're gonna soap it real good. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I know. We're very silly. Look how shiny. Oh, look also at the water effect on the glass. I love it. Mostly clicking the left stick seems to turn off the water, but this is a very yellow van. But yeah, I miss PowerWash. I don't know whether we'll stream the whole game. But also, if I don't stream the game, I feel like I could lose so many hours to cleaning. But also, we have so many games we need to stream. Can we really commit to spending... What did you reckon it took you, Jesse? Like 20 hours or something? 15, 20? TA says you put 38 in. Okay, so like 38 hours. There we go. Okay, so... Right, we need to gear up on the top. Oh no, it's not. It's not down on the... Oh god, it's X now. It used to be down on the D-pad, but that changes the extension. So I gotta learn a whole bunch of new controls. Cat! Cat? It just was like, there's something on the bench. Something on the bench. I need to have a look on the bench. I was like, is it a gnome? Did we find the gnome? Don't know, I feel like there's always a gnome somewhere. But then I was like, nope, that's the cat, we've got to pet the cat. But yeah, this is a relaxing game we really enjoy, and you know, thanks to ID for, you know, supplying the code, even though it is on Game Pass, so obviously, you know, we would have been able to play it anyway, but it is nice to be able to say ID at Xbox game and thanks to ID at Xbox. Yeah, taking the soap off is, I think, more satisfying than taking the dirt off. I don't know why. I think it's just because you're not leaving any bits. The dirt, it's like, that is the dirt removed. As long as you've covered it in soap, it'll be removed. Okay, bumper, truck lower side, and tyre. Boom! All moved in. Is this Mucky Games' premier power washer, rinse and repeat? Greetings from Detergento, where we need you to cleansify an unexpected discovery. Tessa Borge. Okay, press thingy to finish. Okay, bank balance. Okay. Wishy! Jess is enthralled by her sparkling removals van. She says she'll give you first dibs on any furniture she comes across, so keep an eye out for any new items appearing in the shop. It's all pre-restoration stuff, so pretty dirty, but I'm sure you're okay with that. Told you it would all come together. Okay, I'm going to go with go to home base. I wish we didn't have the thing up, even though, you know, I wish there was a way to put it away. Oh, cool. That's cool. Furniture. We haven't unlocked anything. Alright, washer equipment. Oh, jeez. We have the Prima Vista, and we have the Urban. I want this attachment. This looks awesome. But we need the swirl force for that. Apparently that's the only one that comes with the swirl force. The Prima Vista 2 is the only one that comes with the Trident. I used to use the Trident, you know, pretty much all the time. Wash your equipment, wash your cosmetics, furniture catalogue. Oh, whimsical sofa, purchased for 0. Yes. And retro rug, purchased for 0. And then we've got a giant thing for 2 million, or no, 2,000. And then we've got cosmetics that cost peas. Bad cosmetics. And then back to washer equipment. Okay, so okay, language cool times dead highlight. Crossplay. Okay. Gameplay. Water volume up. Ding volume up. Okay, so placement mode. Okay, so sofa. What did it wash in the indoor wash arena? Okay. Ah. The indoor wash arena. Nice. Okay. Where's our van? Actually, this definitely requires soap because otherwise so unhygienic, just logging it with water. It is a very cute colour though. Yeah, I mean, how is everyone doing? Any plans for the weekend beyond, you know, watching this random stream? What are we? Only 6 AM. Nearly a third of the way through. You're working on reviews mostly? Yeah, I guess. Did you get a little bit behind with all the moving? I can imagine that could be quite disruptive. Is there like a giant dehumidifier, like air dryer, or that we could put this in so that it's not completely soggy waterlogged? Because one does not power wash furniture unless it's waterproof. Weekends are lonely because injuries gone 40. Oh, that's a lot. Place sofa. Whimsical sofa. Takes. I'm just gonna stick it at the back here. Oops. Just planning a wedding and still trying to get insurance. Yes. Using a power wash on indoor furniture just feels wrong. I know, right? We're now gonna wash a rug. I feel this is like totally a TikTok thing. Except it would involve a brush and, you know, it would be very satisfying seeing the pattern come out. It's still going to be satisfying seeing the pattern come out, but... What does Injury do that has them out for 14 hours? A day! That is excessive amount of... That is like painful. Okay. Oh, an hour away from the new house and 12-hour day. Oh. That just sounds painful. Yeah, I mean, better than, you know. Yes, the sofa is not straight. I could not make it straight. It looks weird, and I couldn't put the rug under the sofa, but yeah. Oh, I mean, 4 days off is pretty good, but I mean, still 12-hour days are, ow. Okay, we're going to the public facility at Gento. The placement stuff is not great in this game. No, I mean, I could tell that it wasn't straight and I wasn't going to fight over it because I hate base building stuff. I'll be honest. It's not my favorite thing. Yeah. It's like, I will put stuff down if I get it and, you know, I will buy things to put in my thing. But if it's not going to be straight and I can't, like, I prefer a top-down view, to be fair. But yes. Tessa Borges, welcome to the town of Di Targento, where the past meets the future to manifest a present we can all live with. A thing happened to us the other day when I asked my colleague to do a deep dive inventory on our public facilities. We found schematics for a revolutionary convenience installed in 2003, but then almost immediately forgotten about and assumed to be a bench. This whole thing is just pure Di Targento. Can't say that word. But yeah, obviously 14 hours is that's a lot of hours. Oh, I get distracted by cats. So what is this? Okay, so butterfly. Butterfly, you're gonna get covered in soap if you're not careful. But yeah, I guess reviews are a good distraction then. Or weird 24-hour streams. It says open. When it's clean, is it going to open? Yeah, well, that's fair enough. Can understand that completely. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just the way my brain works, is I don't really get lonely per se, but you know, if I haven't talked to people in a while, the next person I talk to tends to get their ear talked off. I mean, it could be. I don't know, because all I've got is it says open, and I've cleaned it. I'm gonna go with surprise. It's a pop-up toilet. That makes sense. I thought it was gonna pop up when I'd cleaned it. I think this was from like the demo and the trailers on TikTok and stuff. I think I may have also seen Johnny do it on stream. I mean, they said it was a bench. They said they thought it was a bench. But honestly, you know, this is great. Pop-up toilet. I'd love if more towns had, you know, toilets that were public and not shit. Because, you know, when I go out, it's like, I need to know exactly where all the loos are. They just collect shit. Yes, I know, but I meant, you know, like not horribly maintained and smelly and broken. Oh no, we reached a soap limit. Look at the distinction. Look how easy it is to get it off with the soap, and then look how it's like shit without the soap. PowerWash services were camped out in the middle of nowhere and when in heaps of filthy trouble. Can you help? I mean, if you've got to go, you've got to go. I have the smallest bladder in the world, so, you know, don't usually have a choice. That's why I have a radar key, so that, you know, if the toilets are locked, I can use them. Otherwise, it's like a huge source of anxiety for me. Mind you, pretty much everything is a source of anxiety for me, but, you know. Designed by local visionary Nadia Vonnegut, the pop-up restroom was designed only to appear when needed. Here we woof again. Drive me barking. Relying on state-of-the-art camera systems and kinetic motion sensors buried deep within the sidewalk, it would detect from the gate of passers-by when relief was required and pop up in the nick of time. Oftentimes it even knew before they did. Yeah. No, I understand. It's just, yeah, I have... I rarely go out because, you know, reasons like that, so... I think if the floor suddenly started moving, I would be slightly alarmed. No worries. We're talking about going to the loo and cleaning a loo and running water, so yeah, if you need to go, yep, that's understandable. Oh, the soap gives such a nice clean. I know I've got to spray everything twice, but, you know. Look how nice the clean is. Outer wall base. Outer wall base? Oh my god, there's an inside as well. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah. Ew. 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 This was like cleaning that underground toilet. At least I can cover it in soap. Because if you just wash it with water, it's like, you know. But if you're covering it in soap, it's like, it feels disinfectant-y. So therefore cleaner. Because this is gross. But this is going to be really clean. I feel like the soap also covers quicker than the water thing. So, like in a place like this where it's like, oh, this is disgusting. There's a lot, you know, easier to go, okay, well, now it's mostly covered in soap, so less disgusting. No, that's gonna need more soap. There's a butterfly in here. Wait, someone's only gone and added a restroom extension below the grubby open bench on Equinox Boulevard. Iconic. I'm really feeling the need. This is next level ingenuity. Whoa! Dopey! Thank you so much for the raid! Where's my shout out button? Where's my dopey button? Dopey button. How was your stream? I now have 2 copies of me up. Welcome in, raiders. Hi, I'm Joe. We are doing 24 hours for Extra Life. We are in hour 8. We've just done 8 hours, so we're a third of the way through our charity stream. We're raising money for sick kids. And yeah, we're playing PowerWash too. So, you know, hello, welcome in, and feel free to chat and to look, to redeem your daily Chivo, whatever you want to do. Inner wall changing cable unit. Inner wall. There we go. Job complete. A new item is available in the shop. That was a clever thingy. Sort of 3-stage thing. Rinson, you'll be delighted to learn that the public facilities kinetic sensors have been updated and it's been successfully reintegrated into our public convenience network, just in time for our upcoming Equinox Festival. I can state with confidence that you'll be hearing from us again. Cool. Go to home base. Let's see what we unlocked. And maybe we'll have a quick break because also, yes, washing things and the water makes you really need to pee. And also we have to pet the cats. Now we have a little toilet in there. Okay, so we have 600S, in which we can buy extra things. Turbo nozzle, adaptable nozzle, long extension, extra long extension. I feel like adding that is probably a good idea. Unlock a different washer. Okay. Futuristic rug. I want some purple. Can I not have purple? Anyway. Powerfuls. Okay, before we start our new one, we're going to have a quick break. So take the time to stretch, grab a snack, etc., etc., etc. And I will be back in a few minutes. We're back. Hi, USAF. Right, we are going to Powerfuls. Campsite. Oh yes. Let me know when you found the place. We're already headed for home. Camping is definitely up for us, and a pair of boggy sprogs and one grubby hoodie or grubby hubby or a no mood to hang out. Know what I mean? Don't really know what else to say about it. Suppose the muck tells its own story, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it feels like a slog. I'm sorry. This is harder than I expected. This yeah. I hope I can make it through. Right. I mean, we will, but also, you know, with hopefully with still having the will to live. I'm up in the air about whether to stream tomorrow. We could do, but it depends on if I'm out of spoons or not. We won't do anything particularly onerous, you know. I was thinking doing some more date everything, but it really just depends on how I feel and if I just want to, you know, sprawl on the couch and eat potato chips. Oh, cool. Is this the place with the gnomes? Okay. Stop the soap. I was going to say, I thought that was something with Tea Party. We're at the campsite. So, not gnomes. Okay. Yeah, I haven't really looked at the achievements. Funhouse, car and trailer. Bandstand, rock climbing, dog car, roller disco, solar system, shopping mall, town floats, stone circle, temple, gas station, teapot, tea room, shooting gallery, mini roller coaster, funhouse, motel, theatre, campsite. Ah, in the campsite job, clean the lantern first using only red nozzle. Okay, well, we can do that on, you know, I should have looked at that first, but we're in the campsite job. It's when it's the clean something last and we've already cleaned it that's the issue. We've already, clean it first with a red nozzle, then, you know, we can get that on replay. That's fine. lot of butterflies floating around. It doesn't look that grubby. Okay, the little house thing does, but outside is gonna get grubby. Camping is just something else, huh? It's almost like you're living in some lawless wilderness. Take this morning, for example. Thought I'd make us a pot of delicious porridge to eat after mushroom picking in the woods, possibly. No, where's the story? We can't get the story. Okay. Usually there's like a list of the text messages. I'm guessing porridge didn't go well. Hello. Yes, this is the list. When we got back from our walk, our porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes it stone cold and I like mine boiling hot. Ah, it's a three bears situation. To be fair, our kids' porridge was there for the taking, as they like theirs somewhere in the middle. I love the water on the glass effect. tell you something else that's weird about camping. Out here, everything has legs, even the logs. I'm not sure a log's supposed to have legs. You're bad at Twitch? I mean, I don't think, you know, there's any sort of requirement to be good at Twitch. How you doing, Giselle? What's wrong? Why are you feeling you're bad at Twitch? Bit donations. They will. But you're much better donating directly to the Extra Life campaign. Because Twitch take a percentage of all stuff that's done through Twitch. So, it's best to donate directly through there. So that Twitch doesn't take any percentage. I mean, if you do have existing bits and want to use them, then yes, they go to Twitch. They go to Extra Life, but yeah, it's better to donate directly. Wanting to. Ah, you already have existing bits. Yes. Oh, that's fine. I think there's little diamond thing underneath where it says send a message. Should let you donate bits or give bits or whatever the expression is. Oh, my brain's tired. I want to stand up. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. You wanting to get tokens? Is that why you're asking? Bit donations don't count for tokens. They all go to charity, but they don't count for tokens because I don't have a bit to token conversion. I possibly could figure something out, but I'd have to figure out what percentage of it actually got to the charity, you see, which is why I just have the tokens on the Extra Life campaign. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm tired already. We've been doing this, what are we? 8 hours and stuff. Okay, so ladder. Oh, why did I think that I could do 24 hours? I did it the last 6 years. I like the noise the bubbles make. Um, Twitch takes all the money when you buy them, and then I get like X% of the total. I'm stuck on the floor, hang on. So, I don't have any bits being okay, so I get 1 cent per bit cheered. So someone cheered 100 bits, I get $1. That's what I get. That's what it says on the dashboard. So yeah, 3,300 bits. I should get $33, but as I said, I haven't got a bits to token.
Okay, so this is $10 then.
But I haven't got a bits to tokens thing. That's not what is. But thank you for doing that. All the money goes to Extra Life, but it doesn't. I don't have a conversion for you donating bits and getting tokens. So the money goes to charity, but you because it's subject to Twitch's whims, and the payout isn't, instantaneous. It's one of those things where I don't have a conversion, so you don't get tokens for bits. Okay. Right, what are you trying to tell me needs cleaning? Okay, that. Because you're just flashing things at me, and there we go. Right. That was confusing. Is this Spruce spring clean? Your friend Harper says you'd be up for helping me out. My house is nothing short of a national disgrace. Oh, I'm just tired. Okay, we just heard we got a deposit back, and after watching that amazing vid, I'm not surprised. Incredible job. Thank goodness for you and that amazing portable power washer of yours. Hopefully the bear or whatever it is didn't wake up and bother you. We left it sleeping in the lodge and didn't know whether to mention it or not. Didn't go in the lodge, so yeah. Okay. So there was something about a gnome. Not massively hidden. And then there was something about cleaning lanterns. On this one. Clean the lanterns first or using only the red nozzle. This requires concentration. There we go. Okay. We would have got that had we actually read the thing properly. Okay. Whimsical lamp. Cool. Right. Alright, I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. Okay. Alright, we take on this. And we're pushing through. I think I need some new tea. This one's kind of gone a bit bleh. Okay. I think we got another hour on this. How are we on time for break? We've got 20 minutes before the pre-roll. Art Deco house. Michelle Stone. So this is Trailer Bite Large. Apologies for how filthy it is. I've just got back from a dig in Alaska to find the house looking like this, and my other half, Karen, apparently vanished into thin air. It won't be the first time. Whenever she gets a whiff of anything interesting, that's her gone for months. Okay. Excuse me. Oh dear. Right. Okay. What? The Art Deco house, does this have any achievement on it? This would be useful if it was in like alphabetical order or something. It doesn't look like it unless it's this hidden one. That's just complete all jobs. Why does that need to be secret? Oh no, wait, hang on. That's Funhouse. Oh dear. Swell. Trying cleaning stuff with the swirl. But we can't use it with soap? I want my soap. Or maybe we could do it with that. Whoa. No, I don't know. That's not. This is funny. As you probably should have mentioned, the house is directly underneath that beam's path, and then the firing line for the famous Merman hum. We'll do what we can with the giant surface cleaner and then clean up the edges with one of the others. So what beam? Oh, the beam. What, I don't know what that is, but you know, cool. So yeah, something. I don't know, I am quite tired, but I think we're gonna try and stick it out. I'm sure we can do it, it's just, oh, I'm not sure that, I think this is probably the last year of 24-hour stream. It's not the stream itself, it's the fact that, you know, it just mucks up my sleep for like an entire week. I'm not really complaining, just, you know, it's an interesting observation that I think it was hard last year. And I think it's possibly even harder this year, though. May take less time to recover from it. I think last year I was like, oh, this is fine, and then it hit after. But this is sort of feeling like it's hit before. But then we always get the bit where, you know, this long into the stream and, you know, it's 7 a.m. and, you know, I've been streaming nearly, well, I've been streaming 9 hours. It's for charity, so, you know, but I'm thinking maybe figuring out how we do, you know, maybe 12 hours, but not, you know, in a stupid time of UK day where no one else is around. Maybe doing like 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. I could do that. Personally, I love the bean's gentle hum, but it drove counter distraction. Actually, maybe that's why she's not here. Yeah, this is definitely not soaping. I don't know why I can't get soap on with this one. Oh, hang on, let me just check what my thing's beeping at. Oh, no, it disappeared before I got there, but hopefully it's not anything that's going to then decide it's going to shut down my computer in the middle of doing stuff. It shouldn't. There were no updates last time I checked. feel like it's sort of semi-efficient. I've also got an extension on, so I don't know if that's making it harder or easier or what. Got a new job. City Rich, fancy a shot at the movie business? Our star dog needs a good washing down before tomorrow's shoot. Sure. Yeah. What are people thinking for next game? What am I thinking? I mean, if people aren't here, then maybe do some ukulele or ukulele because it's a remaster one. If people are in and want to watch something specific, I've got Animal Well and Neva or Viewfinder. And then, yeah, at 6:30 UK time, we're switching to Lego Voyages and doing a co-stream with Jesse, which will end out the stream. And hopefully give me enough wind to get through the last bit. I do like doing co-streams with Jesse. I think we've reached the point where maybe like UK and Europe are possibly doing some waking up, but it's, you know, bedtime for the US, so yeah. And I figure we just take it at an hour at a time. And we're 9 hours in. You know, appreciate people sticking with me, dropping lurks while they're getting some sleeps, or playing some other games, or doing other stuffs. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure this is the most efficient way of cleaning, but it is certainly fun. Funny. But I think I'm going to switch washes because it's doing my head in. Wait, where's the beam gone? I don't know. I didn't do anything. I was cleaning! Something's changed. Wasn't that beam keeping the volcano in check? Didn't we already fix the whole ancient volcano thing in the last game? I think we've gotten over the hump. I don't know. We always get this point in the stream. Every single year we've done it. We get to a point where we're like, oh my god, we can't do this. But I do think that I'm going to have to rethink for future years. I can still raise the money. You know, people can still donate and get tokens for games. And maybe I need to, you know, think about bits for tokens. So, you know, maybe that is something I need to consider. Because, yeah, I mean, there's always so many things that could be done. I've still got like 1,000,001 things I want to do on my stream for like commands and things, but I think, you know, maybe some 12-hour streams. You know, I mean, it works for Ima. I think Zeus did 12 hours. Just need to, you know, slightly more non-UK centric times. Just because, you know, previously I started at, I think it was like 8 a.m. UK time the first year I did Extra Life, and it was like, this is just not gonna work. Oops, we've got a drifty stick, and thank you very much, Mr. Corners, for the hydrate and stretch. Yeah, the soap seems to be falling off, but it is sticking to the dirt, which is interesting. On the glass, particularly. But yeah, I appreciate you all keeping me company in whichever time zone you're keeping me company in. And we will get through this, and then we will pick something to play next. Possibly, I'm thinking ukulele would be good. You could replay Lee even. We also need a new tea. I mean, it's like 2 a.m. or something for you, or close enough. 1 a.m., something like that, isn't it, Lady Magritte? I will persevere. I mean, you know, I've had someone be like, oh, I wanted to see Animal Well, but I'm going to sleep. I'm like, well, I can do it when you wake up. So, you know, I can always do Viewfinder, you know, in the morning for you, if you're, you know, going to be around then. We have other games. It's 1 a.m. in Central US, exactly. I'm like, it is now... The reason why I do not start a stream at like this time in the UK is because no one would be here. Because stupid time zones. If my cool Twitch time machine thing worked, then I could just do, you know, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it'd be fine. And everyone could just watch in their own time zone, and it would work. But sadly, That does not exist. Oh no, RNG! I do not like RNG in games, I really don't. RNG is the bane of my life. But yeah, if you've still got stuff to do, then that's fine, but if you're going to bed soon and you want to watch Viewfinder, then I can always wait and do that, you know, later and do Ukulele next. Wait for people to wake up. It's going to take me a little while. We're 37% of the way through this job. This will be the last job probably. And then we'll switch over. Itchy eye, itchy eye, itchy eye, itchy eye, itchy eye. And there's sausage roll. think I just found the button to make the soap go away. Unfortunately, it's the same button that twiddles the nozzle. It's not left stick, it's LB. And that is the 14th time I've taken all the soap off when what I wanted to do was switch nozzles. I wish I could turn that button off. Jeff Jefferson, how do Dirt Finder? It's been a while. I have a big job for you. Giant impact. A billboard with the greatest announcement in history of our country. hope we still have the weird sort of dangle physics. Yeah, we still have the weird dangle physics out in this game, where you can sort of perch yourself on the edge of the ledge and still, you know, wash stuff. It always amused me greatly. Is that a bug or an acorn? I was going to say, we have to hit the limit at some point. Yeah, white walls and soap are definitely the hardest bit. To know whether it's clean without hitting the old dirt finder. That's a wood louse. Definitely the more consistent cleaning with the soap. Ah, fell off. Stop spraying. You are going to bed, are you, Jessie? I thought you'd already gone to bed, to be fair, but good night. um, and Ray, good morning. Did you sleep well? I mean, you know, contemplating life. Wondering why on earth I subject myself to doing this. Your vision is blurry. Oh no. I don't know whether it's my controller or just, you know, the game. I feel like I'm drifting off the ledges way more than I should. Like that. I feel like I'm covering everything in shaving cream rather than soap. Just as a comment here. potato. Whoops. Yes, yes. There was a raid that was credited to you, so thank you very much for that. Yes, we had about 6 raids. It was like, oh my god, they're so cool, and also, oh my god, so many people are like having to scroll back and being like, so many cool usernames. It's okay, peeps. Data suggests that all is well on Mount Rushless, no seismic activity, whatever. Thanks, son. Good to know. Don't be late tonight. Aunt Doris is around. We've got meatloaf. You were too dead. I mean, fair. It was very late for you, but yes, it was very nice. We had people bring in many raids. We've had many raids and love all around. And we had a whole like hype train as well, and hype train and a raid, and it was like, oh my gosh, I can't cope. But I did cope, and I can cope, and I will get through this. But I am seriously thinking that possibly next year we don't do 24 hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. It's been a weird week. It's keeping explaining to people that no, we couldn't do a call at like, normal time working hours because we were going to be asleep. 48 hour? No, that would kill me. I was thinking more like a 12-hour stream. Oh my god, yeah, the edge awesomeness is less edgy. Oh, it's a kilobyte. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does it require you to coat everything in soap before you clean it? No. Am I going to coat everything in soap before I clean it? Yes. Because it is a satisfying spray plus bubble, and it gets it really nice and clean without having to keep on going over it with the water. Plus, I'm like, if it's got soap on it, then it's really clean and sanitized. But yeah, this is PowerWash 2. PowerWash 1, I didn't use the soap really. This is PowerWash Sim 2, which is on Game Pass. Though we did get a code from ID at Xbox for streaming purposes. And yes, we are coating everything in soap because it is surprisingly satisfying. Oh, we ran out of soap. Okay. Because it comes off a lot cleaner than if that, look, you can see it doesn't come off straight clean. Whereas this is just, takes the soap off, all the dirt is gone. The random butterflies is honestly freaking me out. Mainly because they keep on appearing through things. I'm wondering if there's some story lore around butterflies this time. There was a whole thing with missing cats in the last game. This one seems to be spawning butterflies. Honestly, it is vaguely reminiscent of spraying shaving foam on everything. But yeah, when I was cleaning the sort of pop-up toilet thing, it was like, oh, well, we're sanitizing everything with the soap, therefore this is clean. We're not just spraying water on it and hoping and praying. Not IRL. I would not want to do that IRL. When I move out of London, why do we have to decorate bathrooms in the house? I mean, you know, decorating, but certainly, you know, moving out of London, one thing I'm looking forward to is, you know, starting with a nice clean house, you know, I can model bits and then hiring a cleaner so that I don't have to do things like clean toilets, because honestly, not my favourite thing. I much rather have time to stream, read, etc. So, you know, looking forward to being able to afford that luxury and that privilege, and then, you know, feeling less guilty about not keeping on top of house cleaning. Be like, yeah, I've got to keep it tidy, but that's fine because I'll have space, and then everything will have a home, and then therefore it'll be easier to keep things clean. That is the plan anyway. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. Waterproof room and spray. I mean, yeah, but I mean, as much as I love power washing in the game, I was disappointed the one time that power washing was in my life. It did not do what I was led to believe it would do based off this awesome game. And it, you know, it's the first game, because this one didn't exist at the time. I was expecting much more. Keenness, and I did not get it. No, it was the incident of the flooding, and they brought a power washer to spray off my tiles, the concrete tiles in the winter garden, because they were swampy. But, you know, they got the swampy off, but they didn't like get the stains that swampy had caused. So yeah, done the chores, you're going to bed, see you in the morning. Lady Magritte, you have some really good sleeps, and I will save Viewfinder for the game before I play Lego Voyages with Jessie. So hopefully that will be enough warning for you to see it, because I know you want to see that one. But you have a good sleeps. You take care of yourself. And I'm glad the RNG relented. Oh no, we ran out of soaps. But yeah, actually falling off a thing, I think that would just be under the realms of don't do that, that's silly. If you don't balance on buildings like I'm balancing in this game, that is definitely not advisable. Yeah, if I fall off this, that's fine. If I try to do this IRL, that would not be fine. Ooh, Wishy, I just heard from Sonia. The beam's gone because someone's stolen the merman gem. Oh no! Screech! Oh, I have done the sensible thing, and I booked myself a massage for tomorrow. So, as much as I am, you know, uncomfortable, because I have been in positions and sitting on a sofa, but yeah, I am smart. SMRT. And I have a massage for me tomorrow. So I am looking forward to that. You would be asleep on camera. I mean, I have definitely snoozed on camera. I have definitely passed out on stream. That was the infamous, I got COVID and then didn't realize it was COVID until I passed out on stream. Or realized I had it, but thought, oh yeah, I'm fine because I had the vaccinations, and yeah, and then yeah, passed out on stream. That was not good. But yeah, I've definitely felt myself snoozing on stream, but not during one of these. I think it was just a regular stream. Oh, I mean, that's just cute. Now you need to stream so we can see Ellie do that. Cat Ellie do that, because that just sounds adorable. But yeah, I can't even on how cute that would be. I mean, yes, I do have the added advantage of living alone, so I do not have anyone that, if I fell asleep, would draw faces on me. However, I don't think I'm going to fall asleep on stream. I'm hoping I'm going to last to the end. I'm certainly going to, I'm debating whether I do Sunday stream. We will just have to play it by ear and see how we feel. I may just take a well-deserved break, but also, stream. But everyone might be tired of me by then. Be like, oh my god, Joe, stop streaming. We've seen enough of you. You've already done like 2 late night streams and like 6 hours on... You see, I've already done like 12 hours of stream... 14 hours of streams this week. Because oh no! Okay, shit. I fell off! No worries. Snack sounds like a good plan. magic teleporty ladder. Because I can't get up otherwise. I'm not quite sure what word house is supposed to, Oh, was this house in a fire? Right, no, I don't know. We don't know what happened to the house. It's just covered in muck. I mean, it doesn't seem to be in a fire because it's not burnt. I was like, what's this house replace? Oh, and then I realised it was the thing that I didn't quite understand what you meant earlier. But yes, you go, Phil. I'm going to take a break at some point. I need to pee. All this water spraying around, but we're 85% done. And I feel like it's not another situation where, like, finding the last 1% is going to take forever because we've got to hunt around everywhere. Well, at least hopefully not. So, and then once this is done, we will take a break and then we will switch games. I'm thinking some ukulele to give us some bounce. And then I know people wanted to see Animal Well and Never, and then we'll get those in, get a couple of hours of those in and do some Viewfinder before we pick up LEGO Voyages with Jessie, which will finish off the stream. Possibly not the game, but it'll definitely finish off the stream. I think, ooh, that's the plan, unless anyone has anything different. And then we will possibly do more PowerWash streams. I don't know. We've still got Date Everything to finish. And then, you know, maybe the Blueprints Dare run. I guess we'll see. We may do some extra streams during this next month. Up to my birthday. Just to take advantage of it while we can. Also, because we've still got a whole bunch of games from 2023 that I really would like to do this year. Yeah, now I don't know what happened. I mean, honestly, in the last game we cleaned a house that had been completely covered in mud because I think an aeroplane dumped mud on it or something. I don't remember. Or a monastery. I forget what it was. But anyway, I don't question now why things are covered in mud. I just clean them. I don't ask questions. I just clean. But yeah. You are back. Excellent. And in answer to your question, no, I don't think there was a fire. I have no idea what happened. There was possibly some sort of, you know, explosion. Or maybe, you know, it's just someone had a really intense party. I don't know. I no longer question why we have to clean things. I just clean them. Because I don't have to get mucky while I'm doing it. The game protects me from the egg. Oh no, I've accidentally put it in fixed mode. I don't like fixed mode. Oh look, 98%. Excellent. Once we've done this bit... Oh, hang on, my thing's vibrating. Yes, is the answer to the question. I will reply to that when we have a quick break after this. The dare run sort of we made like 8 days progress. And I was like, this is taking forever. I'll have to come back to it. I love that game, but it is just a time sink, and I didn't want to spend the whole of the rest of the stream playing Blueprints. I mean, I could have, but I think it would have been vaguely inadvisable. Wow. Okay, so I think... Right, where's the... Stop spraying! Where's the giant thingy? That'll do. But yeah, I mean, I always enjoy Blueprints. I just, you know, it takes a lot of time. And we weren't getting the foundation. Oops. Well, I mean, that's one way of spraying it. That might be more useful. Nah, down the stairs. First floor window frame, roof canopy trim. What's the roof canopy top? Ah, trim. Okay. There we go. I'm figuring this is probably the easiest way to get any of those annoying little bits. And then central feature trim. Ah, okay. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, that was excessive. Right, we're gonna get some more tea. We're gonna have a break, get some more tea. Because this is dead. I keep on drinking it and it's still dead. So, yeah. Okay. Excellent job, Sprucey. I can see why Harper recommended you. Spotless house, hum reduced to 0. Now all I need to find out is what Karen's up to. So yeah, let's see what we've got left in the base. But yeah, I really like this. Little models on the shelves. Get Karen. I don't know, but we will. Pet Squeak. And Pet Bubbles. Pet Ulysses. So we've got the billboard ad there. And then the dig site. No, the dog car. I think that's all the ones we've got out there. And then let's see what's in the shop. We've got a futuristic table. Don't know. Still not got purple. But we can get an achievement. Sorry, I've got a friend sending me messages. We haven't really, I haven't really unlocked anything that I want to buy specifically. So yeah, that is PowerWash 2. We got 8 achievements. And our first achievement was pet all 3 cats, because of course it was. So yeah, all right. Don't go anywhere. Just ending this bit of the video. Thank you to ID at Xbox for the code for this one.